It again on second down.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Now Pickett will look to pass it.
Flushed out right. The throw to the right here taken in by McLaurin. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. Now a first carry here for Robinson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out that heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown, Patriots. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half.
On 1st and 10, Book.
And his throw is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw.
Short throw there, caught by Thomas.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, and what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard trying to do too much. Because if you do that...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
DJ Chark, touchdown Titans. DJ Chark, 66 yards. And the Titans are able to claw one back. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Pickett.
Being chased out left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
1st and 10, here's Pickett.
Buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Pickett.
Dancing to his left. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
Escaping the pressure right.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down.
Eluding the pressure right. And a throw right sideline is complete. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, 28 yards.
And the Patriots continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Come on, now, let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen. It's time.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Brooks' throw taken in by Chark.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Working out of the gun. Here's Book. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because
a fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
New England on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw here.
Coming across the formation and making the catch is Chark. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last, and make it a successful one in some small way.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side is Chark. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Book. That's once again complete to Chark.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Well, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Folk as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. And they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Well, they're just having fun. I mean, they are clicking on every single cylinder, offense, defense, and here, special teams.
And how about the extension of the lead? This one felt a lot like, you remember Seattle-Denver Super